I like everything that you said so far because you have what a lot of people don't have when they first start hip hop. See, hip hop starts in 4 cycles. You can tell, co-sign me if I'm wrong. You have to know and understand it. You mean you have to get an understanding like, oh, it's music or it's clothes or something. Then you have to see yourself doing it. Then you have to try it and go through the process of being burned. Like gold has to be tried in the fire. When you get it out the ground, you have to burn it to purify it. So now you're in that purifying stage at the end though. Because after you get purified, then you live it. And you're living your hip hop. And one of the most important things about living hip hop is telling your story and being truthful. Firstborn is my shit. Now I love that song. Really, for real.
It's the truth.
And when you in that song, you're talking about not only the relationship between your mom and dad, but your position in the family and why your family matters.
Okay.
Why did you make Firstborn? And why did you use the J. Cole to tell your story?
He made the Middle Child joint. And I was like, oh, that's dope. Like, I like it. Like, I like the track. Like, I like that's pretty cool. And time went on. I'm like, damn, I kind of like the beat too. This beat is fire. And I was spending time with my little brother. I got 2 little brothers. They are now entering and exiting high school. One is 15, one is 18. Well, soon to be 14 and 17. But, and I was just like, damn, like, y'all really don't know what this shit really like. Like, y'all really live a different life. Even though we got the same parents, live under the same roof, y'all really don't understand, like, really how I had to grow up. I crawled so that y'all could walk. And I really made this song to them, for real. Like, just letting them know, like, yo, shit was hard, you know what I mean? And this is my role, and I had to feel it. You know what I mean? I never asked for this. I never wanted to be this, but just who my father is in the family, it fall on me to carry such weight. You know what I mean? So I just felt like, I don't know, was compelled, just had a feeling over me like, man, this is right. This is the right thing to do. Like, I feel like my family gonna fuck with this.
Part of your generation of hip hop, I'll call y'all the anime generation. Because hip hop has different levels.
Sure.
Check this out. In the 70s, hip hop was about the performance.
Yeah.
In the 80s, hip hop was about getting on, because everybody wanted record deals.
Sure.
In the 90s, hip hop was about, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna do what I want and you're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
In the 2000s, hip hop became corporate.
Yep.
Within that 2000s, within the last 10 years, no, I'll say 12, 13 years, y'all anime generation came out. Y'all are colorful, you're flashy, you're telling your story, and you're living your story. My question to you when it comes to that track and your story is, why is it important for you not only to make the track for a keepsake for your family, who are you talking to in the world, and how does it go with the track to make it so poignant and meaningful?
Everybody that got people counting on them. Everybody that has family and real family values, you can relate to it. Anybody that like got little brothers or little nephews, little cousins that look up to them, that carry weight, if they name carry weight in their family, like it's something for us. Like it's something for the people that you don't really. It's more so the people that you consider the strong people in the family, the tough people. You know, the people that everybody go to. You know what I mean? That's for us right there. Like yo, like feel me? Like I understand what y'all feel, cause I feel the same shit. Feel me? I got the whole family on my back at this point. So it's
the hardest thing when it comes to family. It's written in the Bible. It says that a stranger will support you before people in your own town.
That's a fact.
How has your family aided your growth in hip hop, positive or negative? How have they aided your growth in hip hop, and what have you shown them that now they look up to you when it comes to your hip hop?
Family, as far as aided me in hip hop, they just gave me stuff to rap about. They didn't do nothing. They did absolutely nothing. They just gave me stuff to rap about, positive and negative. Now, as far as them looking up to me, I don't know, it's just an aura that I carry, I guess. When I go around other family that don't see me as much, they always pull me to the side like, look, Neff, I understand that, I don't know, you kind of feel like you running shit around here, like you kind of got control over the way things go. I'm the youngest, I'm literally the baby cousin. I'm the youngest cousin, but I'm the oldest brother. So I could play, I know how to transition, I know how to chameleon both sides of the ball. So my family look up to me just because I carry myself. I mean, I carry myself with respect. I demand respect. I don't take disrespect. I don't. It's not no lollygag. I work hard. I do what I'm supposed to do so I can get to where I need to be. And they see that and it motivate them. Some of them, it make them stay away. Like, all right, I see you trying to do good. I'm not yet. I'm gonna stay over here. Some of them motivated, like, damn, cuz, let me try to, or how could I, or could you help me with? So a lot of the times it's just them seeing me on my shit. Them seeing me, all right, damn, you about to drop some? All right, I want to come to the video. Damn, all right, bring me to the interview. All right, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, everything is, I mean, at this point, they're looking at me because I'm doing something positive.
In today's world with George Floyd, we just got Jacob Blake, and the stories go on and on and on. The symbol of the quote-unquote black male figure is always under question. It's always being perceived as a negative. But what you're telling me is that you're bringing stability and positivity to life through your desire to be greater.
Yep.
How you define greatness and what makes you as a man great?
Greatness is defined, again, individually in yourself. You can define greatness within yourself. So for me, my individual definition of greatness is a man that is a real man that provides for his family, that does the things that are needed to be done so that his family can stay afloat, so that his family can be good, so that they can sustain the position that they are at. A great man is a man that not necessarily rich, or not. A great man could be a homeless man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So greatness isn't defined by what you have, it's what you've done, who you've inspired, how you made this world better. That's how I define greatness. So.
Check this out, because greatness is a title,
Right.
just like father,
Sure.
dad, mother, mom, etc. Being that we're men, we're going to do this in father terms.
Definitely.
What's the difference? Because we're going to relate this to hip hop.
Definitely.
What's the difference between a dad and a father? Do you know?
A father raised you. He there. He teaches you, grows you mentally, physically. A dad is, to me, it'll be a dad. He's your sperm donor. He made you, created you.
Okay, that's a great way to look at it. I'm gonna add on to what you said. A father doesn't just raise you. A father is the example that teaches you as life continues.
Exactly.
So Muslims, Christians, Jews, the real whatever you want to call it. Abraham is the father of faith. You know why? Because through Abraham's example of how he trusted God and got things taken from him, and even went to war and killed a whole bunch of people. Because everybody think you must be soft and just let everybody fuck you up.
Right.
Abraham didn't do that.
Exactly.
But his example taught a man who had a child in his hundreds, as is written, and it was said how you got children in the stars and all that. His example made him the father of faith. So it wasn't over his children, it's the father of all believers that come after him. Now we go to hip hop. Kool Herc is the father of hip hop. It's not that he started hip hop, because Grandmaster Flowers was the one who really got the park. He's the one that got the park jams going. But what Kool Herc did was have the party, bring the people together, put the beat breaks and everything together, have people perform. To now today, it went from a basement party to coliseums all over the world. So he's the father of hip hop because he showed us how to put the sound and the production and the performances together to bring people together. And now we do it all over the world.
For sure.
So what is Juice Potter's music going to make him the father of when it comes to hip hop or music? What is the example you're going to give to teach people long term?
Really, if you follow me, like I said, if you in tune, it'll just be self-sufficiency. Learning how to be sufficient in this world on your own. To not have to depend on the next man. To build within your community, to build within your team, to make your people great. I'm trying to empower my people. So when I leave this game, I will be the father of marketing, father of networking. Because a network is the strongest thing you could build in a business.
Are you LLC'd and everything already?
For sure.
Okay, we're going to have that conversation off the camera, because if you want to have that conversation with us with Heritage Hip Hop, make sure you join www.heritagehiphop.com, and you can follow us at Heritage Hip Hop on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. You get alerted to all these great interviews, and not only that, you can see great men like Juice Potter, and make sure you follow their music and their careers as well.
Real.